welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Day 2. We survived Vlogmas Day 1. Thanks for your lovely feedback yesterday. I sort of received some messages as well on Instagram and Facebook, so that was lovely. Thank you very much indeed. I do like sharing this time with you. But what I did realise that I forgot was I didn't really introduce myself yesterday. So just in case there is anybody new stumbling across my channel for the first time, welcome. It would be great if you could subscribe to the channel, because I'm trying to grow numbers so that more people can share in my crafty journey, because yes, I am basically a multi-crafter. Over the years I have tried my hand at many different crafts: crochet, knitting, sewing, card making, jewellery making, needle felting, weaving, spinning. Which I'm sure, if you're a crafter too, will sound very familiar to you, because I think once you start in that creative world, you just get wrapped up and sucked into all the different things to try, all the different activities. But a few years ago, I decided that actually I'd found my true love, which is crochet. And crochet now is the main hobby that I partake in. And sewing is making a comeback in my life. And this year, probably 18 months ago, I started my journey sort of properly in dressmaking. And I have now made myself quite a few garments, which I find so satisfying. I had no idea what a thrill you got from actually wearing things that you've made. Obviously crochet, I tend to make lots of scarves and hats and things like that, so I knew the thrill that you got from wearing those, but to put on a dress that you've made and it actually fit is quite something special. Anyway, I've jumped already. I've not introduced myself, have I? I've told you a bit about what I do and what you might expect on this channel, but I haven't told you about myself. So my name's Amanda and I live in South Yorkshire in the UK. And I live at home with my family. I have my daughter and my son living at home with me. And we just lead a very normal life. And so during these vlogs, you'll probably see both of them in the vlogs at different times. And we have 2 cats as well, Mr. Pops and Cookie, so they may well be making an appearance. I also have an Etsy shop called Mrs. G Makes, and I predominantly make stitch markers and other notions and essential items for any yarn lovers out there. So whether you knit or whether you crochet, pop along to Mrs. G Makes and I'm sure you'll find something in there that tickles your fancy, so to speak. Anyway, today's a busy day. I'm back off to the Crochet Sanctuary for the very final workshop of the year. That will be tomorrow and I drive there today. So I've got my pop-up shop all ready to take, so I need to load my car up and do the last few bits at home, because I do like to leave the house relatively tidy so that when I come back it's quite straight. I think that's quite nice, isn't it, when you go away and you come back and everything looks neat and tidy. But today I'm going to open the advent calendars now that we started yesterday. So I've got Beyond the Pink Door. I have a lovely tea advent calendar from my sister, and of course there's my very own Mrs. G Makes stitch marker advent calendar that I'll be sharing with you as well. Cuddlebums Yarns advent still hasn't arrived, but like I said, there's been a postal strike here in the UK. I was very late ordering it. I think it was Sunday that I ordered it, so I knew it wouldn't be arriving in time. So without further ado, let's get on with the opening of the advents. I talked yesterday about how I'm not a tea drinker. I drink coffee, multiple cups of coffee a day. But my sister bought me this tea advent, and I think I could be a convert, I have to say, because yesterday's was, what was it now? Irish holiday. That was absolutely delicious. I really, really enjoyed it. So refreshing. So let's see what number 2 is. So this is from the English Tea Shop. Oh, festive spice. Let's see what they say festive spice contains. So it's a black tea with cinnamon, orange, ginger, cardamom, cloves, nutmeg and pepper. And it says to brew for, I was going to say stew, but it's not stew, is it? It's brew. Brew for 4 to 5 minutes. That's nice. Definitely smell the cardamom. Maybe I could take that away with me and have it at the Crochet Sanctuary. I think that's what I will do. Lovely. Thank you, Suzanne. Now we've got Beyond the Pink Door from Andrea. You see that box? Beautiful, isn't it? That's yesterday's sewing labels. Rustle, rustle of the tissue paper. And we need to find number 2. Honestly, the aromas, I wish there was smelly vision, because the aromas coming from this box is just bonkers. I'm thinking there might be some soap or maybe wax melts, something, hand cream even, something that is, every time I agitate the packages, it really smells wonderful. Number 2, where are you? Oh, it's a big one today. There we go. Number 2. Such pretty stickers. If you hear some noise in the background, it's just my daughter coming downstairs. Oh, that is very cute. That is a make your own felt gingerbread house. It looks like you can hang it. It's got, I can see it's got a little hanging ribbon there. I've never made anything like this before, so this will be the perfect project to do, won't it? One evening when we're sat watching Christmas films and, sorry, just reading the instructions. Does anybody else do that? Completely forget that they were talking to somebody else. So yeah, make your own felt gingerbread house. And I think that looks really, really cute, and I shall enjoy making that. I know my friend Jackie, she loves sewing, and she often makes things like this. So I hope she's watching, because she'll probably take a fancy to that. But this is mine. I'm definitely making it. I will not be passing it on to you, Jackie, to finish for me. Very nice. Thank you, Andrea. And then finally, Mrs. G makes. Here's today's. See, number 2. These are the little packages that everybody received from me. And talking of cats, here comes one. Hello, Cookie. Are you going to come and say hello? Cookie. Cookie. No. I know. Come on then. Come on. Oh, you're a beautiful girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. She won't jump up. She isn't one really to sit on laps. It has to be on her terms. Very affectionate, just not one for sitting. So today's Mrs. G Makes stitch marker is a very, very cute enamel winter hat. Look at that. So my calendar is always a mix of Christmas and non-festive stitch markers. I mean, I know it's hard to believe, but some people aren't totally obsessed with Christmas and they like just a little bit of a festive touch. So yeah, it's about 50-50 mix. And so this is the first of the Christmas ones, proper Christmas ones. So hopefully everybody who has one of my calendars will also appreciate today's stitch marker. Anyway, I could sit here chatting all day, but the reality is I've got to get packed and drive to Cranage for a fantastic day of crochet tomorrow. And today I'll be meeting up with some of my yarny friends. I think there's about 8 of us booked in for dinner tonight, including Kitey, the yarn whisperer. So I've not seen him for a few months, so that's going to be fabulous to catch up with him. We always have a lot of fun, so that will be good. And I know a few people who are attending this weekend, but I'm not sure on everybody, so it's going to be fun seeing some surprise faces. So I'll take you along on my journey and any other videoing that I can do. All right, have a great day, and I will speak to you all again later. Now that's just going to annoy Mr. Pops, isn't it, if you start sniffing him? Yes, he's been out all night, hasn't he? Yes, he has. Yes, he has. I don't know where my bear's gone. I had a blue bear hanging on there yesterday, but it's definitely not there now. Oh dear. Right, I shall have to hunt for the bear. Found it. I think I took it off to take some photos yesterday. Right. I was beginning to think one of the cats had jumped up here and knocked it off. There we go. Ooh. Well, I am ready to rock and roll. Off we go to the Crochet Sanctuary. I'm pretty sure I've remembered everything. I've got my suitcase with my clothes, overnight clothes, and a pop-up shop. A few other bits and pieces. Right, off we go. Let's pray for a good journey. Oh, that was a very good run. I did that in less than an hour and a half, and I have just arrived at the Crochet Sanctuary at Cranage. So I'm going to go and check in, see if my room is ready, and then head down to the bar where I think there might be some other people already here. it's just gone 6 o'clock and I'm back in my room having another cup of coffee before we head off for dinner in about half an hour. We've booked a table in the restaurant. There should be maybe 6 or 7 of us, I think, tonight having dinner, so that will be lovely. But before I go, I need to quickly finish editing this video. So this is me just wrapping up Vlogmas Day 2, and hope you've enjoyed it, and I will catch you all again tomorrow. Not quite sure what footage I'll have to share with you because I'll be at the Crochet Sanctuary, but I'm sure that I can share some snippets of the projects, and some of the guests I'm sure will be happy to appear on the vlog. So enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.